are you? I have to love that little screen thing because it means that I'm not doing this crazy panic thing because I'm trying to share it in different places. I still don't think Instagram's working. According to my screen, it looks like it's on, but when I check Instagram, I don't seem to be on. So I've just sent a message to my husband saying, am I on Instagram? So if he suddenly appears at the door, that's why. Anyway, happy Monday. How are we all today? Lovely to have your company. So we're just going to do a quick and simple greeting card with a twist. Today, using the gorgeous ephemera, I will give you a quick run through of this collection. I know that you may have seen it. We've been playing with it for about a week now. As you may have known, we were due to be on Create and Craft today, and we're not, but that's okay because we're still playing here. So I'm at home in my crafty studio in the north of Scotland. I hope you will grab a cuppa, have a hug and a mug on with me, and yeah, we'll do some crafting. Hello Pauline, hello Deb, lovely to see you both. So we have our brand new stamps, we have the chocolate and coffee. This one is so cool because you can build it up as you will maybe see in the various samples. So we have this cup here. It's always really weird to do this in reverse. We have this cup here, but you can build it up so that you can add the various toppings. And there's also, hang on, reverse. There's also a little face there, which allows you to turn it into a kawaii style coffee as well. So we also have, missing a stamp set. We also have this one, iced coffee. We have frosted marshmallow, and I can show you my ones. I got nice new ones so that they look nice. And we also have this one here, which is hug and a mug. So we've got some gorgeous goodies. We also have 3 new paper packs. So we've got chocolate and marshmallow. You received your parcel this morning, Pauline. That's awesome. Hi, Caroline. Yours is on its way, Caroline. Sweet peppermint and golden meadow. So we've got those, and then we've got gorgeous ephemera as well, which we're about to play with, so I can explain that more to you now because I think a lot of you have seen it already. So we don't need to keep going over and over the same thing. Definitely think Instagram's not working. Not sure what's occurring. Never mind. Never mind. Well, hopefully we'll have that worked out for 7 o'clock anyway. So, without further ado, shall we swizzle you round and get crafting? Because that's what you've tuned in for, isn't it? You've not tuned in to see this. So, we will swizzle you round and excuse the funky lighting until we get sorted. Usual drill. Oh, hang on, I need to turn this one on as well. Oh, we don't want that one. There we go. Well, a nice bright light, thank you very much. There we go. Oh, that's a bit too... Now I look all washed out and grey. Look like I've got no colour at all. That's going to be no good. Let's bring this down a little bit. There we go. There we go. We're sorted. It's arrived, Caroline. Excellent. Okay, that seems very... I don't know. The colour doesn't seem very white. Anyway, hello Sharon. What time is it in Australia? Australasia. What do you call it? I know you're in Australia, but what's like your... Is it called Australasia? Now, I am scanning for a blending mat. There it is. It's on the floor. Bit of a dirty blending mat. 8:30 p.m. So quite a good time for you then. Better than early in the morning. I am trying to work out why it looks so dark and dingy. I really don't get that. Because the lighting is all the same. I wonder if I let in a little bit of daylight, whether that'll help. I mean, I don't normally do that because it gets too bright, but just have a feeling that might just... Don't know what's occurred. I'll check for shadows. Anyway, we're faffing and we should be crafting. So let's go with that. Excuse that. I do have a clean one somewhere. So I thought we could make a little gift. This is probably going to be quick today. But we will do some more crafting later on. So I have created a little card, but we've created a spine to it. So I have just got my, where is it? Is it to hand? So I got this. So we have this little coffee thing, and I basically measured a card so that the coffee would fit inside and took a bit of a measurement there. And then I went, oh, Never mind, we're going to cover that. I went to my scoreboard and I scored, once I'd measured it here, I scored it and then I gave it like a centimetre and scored it again. And then I measured it so that it went like that and cut it. So we now have a card that has a tiny little bit of a spine. And that is so that we can include our coffee sachet in there. That is the plan, but obviously we'll try and make it look slightly better than that. Right, and then because I don't believe in measuring, what I did is I got my paper pad and sort of went like this, and then added a little pencil line and then cut it down. Now I would have done all of this live with you, but I was prepping it for TV and it was going to be like a quick fire demo if I needed a quick fire demo. So yeah, hence why we're a little bit, it's nice to be prepped. The lighting is really annoying me. I don't know what is up with the lighting. Is it annoying anyone else? Or are you okay? It just looks really grey. Don't know. It doesn't look, I can't work it out why it looks so dreadful. Anywho, right, let's get a blending brush. Yeah, there's definitely something up with Instagram. I'm going to get my husband to fiddle this afternoon and see if we can work out what's occurring. Right, so I have got 2 of these. They're going to go in the inside. But to make them look a little bit better, I am going to sorry, I'm just going to sorry, I'm just fiddling with the lighting because it's really bothering me. There we go. That's too bright now. Don't worry. See if that's a bit better for just now. Yeah, that's a bit better. Sorry. I'll have a fiddle for later. I don't know what's happened with the camera. It's maybe a bit too bright, but anyway, you're here for the crafting. I just want you to be able to see it okay. So I have got some Kitsch Flamingo, and I am just going to go around the edges of this because I just always think things look a lot better when they have been framed. It just helps to draw the eye in and make it look a little bit more cohesive. And tell when I come off here, I'm so going to be fiddling with all the settings. There's something seriously wrong. No pressure. It's like, oh, it's all going wrong today. See how much better that looks to that one with just that little bit of colour. It's like your eye is automatically going to this one, and that's the difference that framing makes. It just pulls the eye in. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to get a brown pen and we will edge that like so, and then let's get a brown pen. And I'm just going to create a little edging. Like so. What is, yeah, it does make a difference for a minute. What's everyone up to today? And then we will do this one here as well. Now let's let's grab our glue and I'm going to decorate the inside with this. Let's start off with the inside. Or actually, I'll just get all the panels sorted while I've got my ink pads out. I'm going to fiddle again, sorry. You're on holidays for a week. So just relaxing and crafting, that sounds bliss. Right, I'm going to grab my glue, which hopefully will work a little bit better. Just sorry, I need to stop fiddling. Do you know what it is? It's because I put the wind. There we go. You're working, but hopefully doing a bit of crafting with the new collection. I'm so glad you love this new collection. Come on, glue. Do you know, one day there will be a glue that likes me. I even tested this before we went live to make sure it was all working okay today, and now, because we're live, it's decided to be naughty. It's been a bit naughty. So what are you crafting today, Sharon, seeing as you're on holiday, just relaxing and crafting? You're mopping the front room and kitchen whilst watching this. Well, the RoboMop is anyway. Working on today's Craftober prompt. Excellent. It's been so nice to see all your entries, Deb. It really has. It's been lovely. Okay, so we've got that one. And then let's put this one in as well. Come on, glue. Don't be shy. Well, I am just hiding away from my house because quite frankly right now it's disgusting. We were fixing the bathroom. My hubby's a great DIYer, which is great, but sometimes problematic. You did a... Yes, the gorgeous Little Squeak collection is back in stock. Hello, Sharon. You're doing Crafty Witches samples. Lovely. Yes, Little Squeaks is back in stock and the discount code applies to that as well. So HUG50 will get you 20% off the Hug and a Mug, but it will also get you 20% off Little Squeaks, which is just a little bit awesome. Right, let's do the same treatment to the brown paper pad. What was I saying? Yeah, so anyway, hubby was working on the bathroom, which he started in May. He took 2 weeks off work to do it in May and just to get it all done. But then there was a problem with the bath, it wasn't level. So then he finally got a refund for the bath and he's ordered a second one which hasn't arrived. And so we currently sort of have part of a bathroom in our living room and also in our bedroom. But whilst he's waiting for the bath to arrive, he decided to resurface all the worktops in our kitchen. So they all got sanded down. So there's horrible stir and grime everywhere. He also decided to change the sinks and the sink in the kitchen. The tap did need replaced, but he decided to change the whole sink. So then he was doing like DIY plumbing last night, and then by the time he finished doing that, the dishwasher didn't work anymore. So then it's all been a whole thing. So I currently have yucky stir all over the house, kitchen and bathroom, in my living room and bedroom. Yeah, it's all very fun. And then I'm going to put this one just on the front like this. I don't think, oh no, we do need that. We need that for our pocket. Right. So I'm quite happy. I am going to be spending my time down here. So when I originally designed the Hug and a Mug collection, I had it in my head an idea of a card that I wanted to make, and it did include the Little Squeaks. And the reason why I bought more of the Little Squeaks is because last time I took them to Create and Craft, they sold out before we got to demo. So I bought a little bit more, but obviously now we're not at Create and Craft. So hoping you guys are still happy that it comes, and you'll be able to enjoy the fact that they've come back. We also have, so the little mouse, so this is kind of why I did it. So like, for example, in the ephemera we've got this, and we've got it in the kawaii coffee as well, and obviously that was a stamp. So the fact that these sort of images have come in the collection sort of shows how well they work together. But I will be doing a card tonight that will have stamps from both the Little Squeaks and the Hug in a Mug. Oh, I never did the brown. Hang on. Getting ahead of myself. Never did this part. So we'll be doing that tonight, but I do need to do quite a bit of colouring. So I will be hiding from the disaster that is my house this afternoon, and I will be crafting down here, doing some colouring and prepping for tonight's live. And that's what tonight's live will be. It will be stamping with both the collections together. You're happy put an extra radiator in our big extension so all the floorboards to put new pipes in. Oh. Stuart is dust, guys. Thank you, Sharon. Yes, I forget sometimes that half of what I say is Scottishisms that people don't really understand. Unless you're from Scotland. And also, we have taken my daughter out of school and we're starting homeschooling. It's not been approved yet in Scotland. In England, you have to, all you have to do is go to the head teacher and say you're taking them out. In Scotland, you have to put an education plan together and have it approved by the school board. So it's still in the process of being approved. I really hope it will be. But so she is with a friend today who also is home educating, and I think they're doing some maths and English together. So she's away for the day. But tomorrow we'll be together and doing history and doing, I think we're going to a museum. So that should be fun. My life is going to be very different now, so it should be fun. It's going to be a bit of a learning curve, but we will get there. Right, so that's me sort of decorated that. To be honest, I'm going to do a back one as well. I didn't in the original because, I was thinking about TV, but now that I'm here and I've got the time to just sort of relax and do it properly, let's create a back panel as well. So then you can see how I actually measured it as well. So I need a full piece. Do I have a full piece? Tell you, these paper pads are lovely. I think I am going to be on a second one of this very soon. I have a feeling that I might have used all of that paper. Yep, I have. Look, I've used all of that. There's 5 sheets in that in there. Just as well I brought another one down. So yeah, I'm going to be on my second one of these paper pads. Okay. So the way I do this is I don't believe in measuring. It gets me stressed and it never goes right. So I just sort of eyeball it like that and draw a little line like that, and then I would draw a little line. Oh, hang on, I'm off screen. I would draw a little line here as well. And then I get my guillotine, which is down here. And chop accordingly. So I'm just going to line that up to the little line that I made. Chop it that way. And then chop it this way. Okay. And then let's go through that inking process again. But again, you can sort of see the difference between that one and that one. The fact that this one hasn't yet been inked. If I was really good, I would make a little strip for the middle bit, but it just seems like too much of a faff, so I'm not going to bother. I know, it's going to be fun. To be honest, it probably means I will need to take a little bit of a step back from JMC Designs. I hope that you'll not notice too much of a difference. I do have plans for keeping it ticking over, but it might not get the same amount of dedication as it is now. Homeschooling's become a lot more popular in Lincolnshire, and they've events arranged specifically for children who are homeschooled. Yeah, she just wasn't coping. She wasn't coping in high school, and it just wasn't worth it. Nothing's worth your health, quite frankly, even school. So we've taken her out, and she already seems to be improving in a lot of regards. Just that stress being taken away. She's also neurodivergent, so she just doesn't cope with the crowds and the noise and the so this way is better because we can cater for her needs better. Right, that I've just made that a tad too big, so I've obviously not quite cut it where I should. Right, there we go. I'm just going to neaten that up. To be honest, it's probably been on the cards for a long time. I've been, because I said that because obviously I went into the head teacher and the term's not long started, and she's just started high school. But I said it's actually been on the cards for, I think she got ill in October of last year, so she's been ill for about a year now. Not right. They're still kind of looking into what the matter is. So it's been something I've been considering for about a year. So I was kind of ready to go. I kind of knew what the plan was if it came to homeschooling. So, but yeah, I'm going to have to find my feet with regards to routine. I'm hoping once she gets into a routine of learning, you know, what time she's doing her classes and stuff, I'll be able to work, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Social media might be easier because she's really interested in filming and editing and stuff like that, and obviously that can be a form of learning. So she might be able to help me with like reels and editing and things like that. So we'll see how it goes. We're just going to have to muddle through and see what occurs. Right. And also, because this card was slightly water damaged, it's got a little bit of a wobble down there. I'm actually going to just reverse that now. Because I'm going to put the centre in, I'm just going to make this the front. Okay, so that's how it's looking now. And then what I've done is I've got a little bit of card here that I'm going to put this on. I'm going to stick that down because it's not quite the right size. It's going to make because I've already put the hinges on it. Again, this was meant to be like one of these quick and ready cards for Facebook for Create and Craft if required. Right, where have I put my scissors? Did I put them away? That would be novel. Oh no, there they are. I was going to say, it's the scissors that I don't like that are up there. There we go. There's my scissors. These are my scissors. I've had those for about about 30 years now. Right, as you can see, I've already put the hinges on, but I will discuss the hinges with you in just a second. So I'm just going to cut that down so that it's nice and neat. And then let's pull this in. All you've been watching me do is ink the edges, but you know, we'll get onto something eventually. So let's ink the edges of this. Right. And I think I was going to do something like that. So let's bring this one in again. Just get the edges of this. I'm going to do it so there's a little bit of a gap so we see the brown at the bottom as well. Like so. I love these papers. I love the chalk. You know, it's not a colourway. I've really gone out of my comfort zone with these paper pads. They're not the usual sort of zesty limes and teals and hot pinks that I normally go for. They're really quite different. Hi Kim, how are you? So they're quite different for me, but I have been absolutely loving playing with them. Right, so I'm going to pop that down, and then let's get our little mouse there. And we'll put them down. So basically I want this to be able to hold this coffee sachet. Let's move this over a little bit. So I need it to be able to hold this. So it can't just be flat. So what I've done is I've created little hinges, and I've put one on either side and on the bottom. So I didn't overly measure these. I just got a piece of paper. So we've got a piece of paper here like so. I've got a bone folder handy. They're already folded, but so I've got a piece of paper here, and all I've done is I've folded it over 1/3 and scored it with my bone folder, and then folded it over the other third and scored it. Now I didn't measure this. I literally just cut a piece of paper all the same width, and they've all been folded in 3, so they've all worked out the same. And then all I've done is I have glued the bottom bit there to the card, and then I've made sure that there's a flat surface at the top, and that is going to be glued to the base. And hopefully, I think it's a bit snug. I think I should have made the card a little bit wiser. This is why people who measure things are so much better at this. But yes, I don't quite have the brain power for measuring. I do admire people that provide technical things in crafts. You know, they provide templates and dies that like just lock together and make a box, or like our Paula. Oh man, her brain. She did a show for me the other week, and it's like I was just watching her live, and she's like literally on there in telly working out hinges as she goes, and I'm like, that's incredible. My brain just does not do that. So I'm just going to press that down. Hello Natalie, that's very kind of you. Thank you so very much. You're recovering from shoulder injury. Oh, poor Kelly. Are you alright? Glad you're on the mend though. Just going to pop that down. And I'm going to let that stick before I try. I want to make sure it's properly adhered before we try and get this in. So I'm going to move that there for just now, and let's get going with the front. So similarly, I was going to put these 2 little stripes. I think I might go something like that, but let's get them inked up again. Oh, that's very bright. I wasn't quite expecting that. Never mind. And then with this one, the way to create a little banner like that is really easy. If you get your scissors, because I used to always do it on the wonk until I discovered that you do it like this, is you go right in the middle and just snip. And then you go from the corner to your middle on both sides. And then you're guaranteed an even banner. When I was sort of trying to freehand it, I would never get it even. But that's the way I've managed to do it and get it even. So that's dead easy. Tell you, these ephemera just make quick cards so easy. You don't need a lot of time. I think there's something really important about trying to be a little bit creative every day, but sometimes we maybe don't have the time. But these sort of ephemera pieces or a bit box, something like that, just makes it so much more doable. Right, that's not quite measured to that. I think I must have done a wider piece there because I obviously measured it to that one. So I'm just going to give that a little chop there so it sits properly. Yeah, there we go. And then let's get that glued down. By the time we've got the ephemera bits on, you're not going to notice that it's not 100% perfect. You're all good there. The collection's so cute. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. I've not done a collection, so I think May was the last time I released a new collection. So I hadn't done one in so long. And then a lot of work went into this one because it's like, it's not just 4 stamps. We've got 4 stamps and then the matching ephemera and paper, and yeah, so it was good. And I just hope everyone liked the concept of it. And I love the fact that I've managed to get kawaii into it without sort of taking it out your stamps. You can build it and turn it into a kawaii project if you want, which is really cool. Kezia says that I should do more stamps like that are inanimate things but with faces, and then gradually as you collect all the stamps you have a wide variety of kawaii faces to be able to get the most out of your stamps and build up the collections. So I think that's a great idea. So I'm going to pop that a bit higher. I'm not going to rest because I want to rest this one here, but I want to see them both. So I'm going to have to, I'm trying to do it in a way that I can, because it needs to be grounded. So actually we maybe need to put that one there and bring this one down. That's kind of cute. Let's do that. And I'm just going to put glue in the middle for just now because I've got a couple of hearts that I'm going to add there as well. I love that one. I love the fact, I love the angle of it and the fact you can see into into the cup. And round. Okay. And I think maybe put one there. Got out three. No, I think I'm just going to do one. Yeah, just do the one, and I think the other two we can have on the inside. I think. Is it better with? Better with, I think. Just faffing now. Do, do, do. I'm trying to get the design to look right. Does that look okay? I don't think so. I think just the one. Right. Okay, so we've got that there, put that in there. And then I've got my little brown gel pen and I'm just going to do a sort of doodly stitchy border because it's me and I like it, and I think I'm going to do one on the craft and one on the paper. I do like a doodly border. Again, I love all these. Let's take this away because that's quite distracting how filthy that is. I'm going to move that as well because it's reflecting off it. Okay, and let's move it around again. I've lost the ability to talk now. I'm in like, you sort of get into a little bit of like mindful Zen mode once you start doing stuff like this, either colouring or just like doodles like this. It's like, ah. Oh. And I'm in that zone now, and it's, I'm forgetting to speak. And then we'll do the same on the inside. Don't know if you can actually see the difference with the weird lighting. So much to fix when I come off. I need to fix the weird lighting. Hopefully tonight we'll not have weird lighting. And I need to fix Instagram because that's clearly not working. Right, I'm going to do the same around these panels as well. That's not stuck down properly. I might need to get red tape or something. It's supposed to be sticking down. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Chat amongst yourselves. I've gone into like Zen mode now. It's all these little details that really do make a difference for me though. I do try. There's sometimes like, you know, when it is, you know, like for TV or something like that, or I am live and I think I'll just leave it because, you know, it's kind of boring to watch, and I just can't because it just looks sort of naked without it. Right, and then I'm just going to do the same on this little one as well. Okay, I think when I was prepping it that actually the 2 hearts went on the inside, and I think that's why it wasn't working right. So I'm just going to grab my stamps now, because there is a sentiment on there that says thanks a latte, and I just think that's why this as a card works really well, because you're gifting them a latte and saying thanks a latte. So I think it works well. I hope you get on okay at hospital, Kim. Let's just hope that's sticking down there. Right, is it this one? Thanks a latte, yes. So let's just grab a spare bit of card, which hopefully I will have something lying around that is suitable. I'm gonna have to swing over to my drawer. Oh my. And my stamping block is under here. Okay, and let's grab an ink pad and get that stamps. A sachet of mini chocolate powder and some mini marshmallows would work well on a card like this. Yeah, absolutely. Or you know how like you even get, because they're for gift ideas, you know how you even get like the jars that have got the hot chocolate powder and the marshmallows and all the sorts of stuff like that. There's lots of uses. I think that's what I love about this collection. It is my winter collection. When I sat down and thought, what am I going to do for this winter? This is what I came up with. But I think it works beyond just that for this season, because it's coffee. People drink coffee all year round. And yeah, we've got the snow people and we've got the little girls all cozied up. But to be honest, especially in Scotland, that could work from sort of autumn to early spring. So I'm going to have that, and then I'm going to have the 2 hearts sort of, let's see if we can get this so that it peeps out between the 2. Or maybe we're going to have to do it like 2 hearts and then yeah, something like that. I like that. Right, let's get that done, then we'll get those down, and then we'll hope our little hot chocolate, or a latte, it's a latte in this case, mostly because I just wanted to use it with that sentiment. I thought it worked really well. So we've got that. Then again, let's give this a bit of an edging so that it matches up. Okay. There like so. So we've got thanks a latte, and now hopefully I'm going to do it this way and then I'll hide the writing. I think it might look better. Hopefully that just slides in there like so. Perfect. So we have a little gift card there. Let's see if we can. Hello Carol. So that's our card there, and we've got just the coffee and stuff at the front, and then we open it up and we've got the little mouse and then the message thanks a latte. So quite simple. It's mostly just sort of cutting and getting those edges coloured, and then the ephemera makes it nice and quick and easy. So that's our make for today. We will be back tonight. I'll just quickly show you, because our Susan made some gorgeous samples. Oh, where she has combined both the Hug and a Mug and the little squeaks. So we've got this one here, which is a gorgeous stepper card. And obviously we've got these are little squeaks, and then we've got the Hug and a Mugs here, and I love how she's taken the top of that and made it sort of a little embellishment just there. So that one works really well. Again, she's got this one here where she's created a little Z-fold scene, but again we've got the little mice in here, which is so cute. And then we have this one here, which again is a little sort of stand, but again you can see how well the little squeaks and the Hug and a Mug work together. So we will be playing with that this evening. So at 7 o'clock tonight we will be combining both the ranges together in our mix, but this is it for just now, and I will see you again at 7. Yes, it would be perfect for a chocolate bar as well. Hello Dawn, lovely to see you. So that's us for just now, and I will see you again at 7. Okay, take care everyone, bye. I always say this and then I have to find my